these are the new 3rd generation AirPods, which bring the first major redesign to the standard AirPods line since Apple first introduced them all the way back in 2016. Inside of the box, we have the AirPods in the new charging case. We get a Lightning to USB-C cable, and then your typical documentation with no Apple stickers included. So the first big change with these new AirPods are with the charging case itself, where at first glance, it looks shorter and wider than the old AirPods case. But as soon as you turn it sideways, you quickly realize that they're basically the same size. It's just that on the new ones, the lid is now on the longer side, which comes with the benefit of having more space for your fingers to pull the AirPods themselves out. With the old case, things were way more crammed in, and I like how with this new case, the orientation of the AirPods actually match how you put them in your ear. Whereas on the old ones, they went in facing the opposite direction, which sometimes led to me putting them in the wrong slot, so these new ones are much more intuitive. Taking a look at the AirPods themselves, you can see how they look different from the last gen, with the stems now being shorter, kind of like on the AirPods Pro, with that same force touch sensor where you pinch on the stem to control media playback. And the actual earbud part that goes into your ear is bigger, which at least inside of my ears makes them feel a little bit more secure and just less likely to fall out. And they're also more comfortable to wear, mainly due to the stem being shorter. And that shorter stem, at least in my opinion, also makes these new AirPods look better too. I was never a fan of how the long stems on the old ones looked on my ears. I always felt like it looked like I was wearing earrings or something, whereas with these new ones, the look is much more lower profile. But of course, the big question is, how do they sound? Apple says these 3rd gen AirPods are using an all-new driver to help deliver deeper bass and cleaner highs, and they sound pretty good. It's not like a night and day difference between them and the old ones. I still think the old ones sound just fine for what they are, but these new ones do have slightly fuller and richer sound overall. But of course, better sound isn't all you're getting for that $179 price tag. One of the new features you get with the 3rd gen case is not only does it support wireless charging, but it also has MagSafe. So you can just snap it on to a MagSafe charger where, thanks to these 4 little magnets underneath, you'll get perfect alignment for more efficient wireless charging. Now, we had to try it, and no, the AirPods won't stick onto the back of the iPhone. The magnets on each device actually repel each other, meaning there's no hope of ever reverse wireless charging these using the iPhone. But on the bright side, the AirPods themselves are now IPX4 sweat and water resistant, and they come with some of the features that were previously exclusive only to the AirPods Pro and the AirPods Max, like spatial audio. But I think by far the most important new upgrade that isn't a gimmick with the new AirPods is the better battery life, with Apple claiming they last an hour longer than the 2nd generation AirPods and 1.5 hours longer than the AirPods Pro. So with that in mind, overall, I think these 3rd generation AirPods are a solid upgrade. But here's the thing, the $179 price tag makes things a little tricky, because while Apple currently lists the AirPods Pro at $249, I keep seeing big retailers like Best Buy selling them for as low as $189, meaning for only $10 more, you can technically go with the Pro models and get active noise cancellation. Obviously, you'd be giving up some features like MagSafe and an hour of battery life, but I don't know, I think for a lot of people, the AirPods Pro might actually be the better deal at the moment. We'll do an AirPods 3 versus AirPods Pro video on the channel soon. We also have that new MacBook Pro unboxing coming up, so be sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out on any of those videos.